everybody? It's Justin. Okay. Alrighty. Hopefully it won't take 5 years for this thing to start sharing. There it goes. Alright. Let's go ahead and get my link right here. We're gonna go to the Watch Me Work or Watch Me Twerk network. It's gonna be available on Instagram and also on watchmework.com. Look for No Room Fox or Justin Fox Media, and I'll be there. I'll be there to protect you with the love that will last you. Anyway, let's go ahead and put in with my droogs here. Group. Game developer. Hello guys. Streaming the blackness. Happy New Year. How to wrap things up pretty soon. All right, that's that. I'm gonna go ahead and go to my regular wall. Streaming my new. So they're saying that you shouldn't. I was getting from a couple of my folks, and they were saying that you shouldn't actually stream or let people know too soon. You can market things too soon, and that causes a lot of problems. So just be aware of that. Hashtag game devs. Hashtag indie devs. Hashtag black. Black devs. Hashtag duh love. Hashtag J Fox Media. Black Simulator. All right. Okay, then I'm on right here. I'm gonna go ahead and Shazam right there. All right, that's that. Now we don't need Discord anymore. And actually, I probably should have set that around. Jeez. Oh well. Okay. All right, we're in the building. So I'm going to pop this out just in case someone wants to join in. That's that. And all that stuff is there. And go ahead and jump into it. In the meantime, we'll listen to all these dope beats. Alright, cool. So I'm probably going to do more. Well, I might not. I was thinking I was going to do more visual work and everything, but I need to actually sit down and draw some stuff. That's what I need to do too, so maybe not. A bunch of new people here too, so let's just jump into this stuff real quick. Why don't we do a little experiment first? I want to see what happens if I change my POCO meter. Let's see what happens if I change it to 17, no 18 I think, yeah 18. Right, yeah, okay. What happens if I just do this? 18. Okay, I have a little experiment right here that I'm trying. I don't think it's a huge deal, but I want my POCO meter to show up when I'm doing this. Oh crap. Get away from these dudes. Yeah. Okay, so that means, and that was that's weird. There are some things that just confound me. And I don't know if I need to try to understand it all. I just need to kind of like do it. Be like, okay, maybe it'll make sense to me later on when I actually give a crap about why it works. I just want to know that it actually does work. Okay, can I close? And we gotta get right. Sure. Yeah, see, that's not working. Okay. So I can take a calculated risk where I can change some of these to different things, but I might jack up a lot of other things, so I might just hold back on that. Yeah, that's kind of an issue though. Oh, let's go ahead and put you back on here. Probably not gonna be a whole lot of people here today, simply because everyone's, you know, still drunk from Christmas. How can you say that, Justin? It's supposed to be a holy holiday. Well, not originally, but and some people still carry on that tradition of the non-traditional Western version of non-European version of Christmas. Getting skunkoed and all kinds of this illicit behavior on this plane. Most people just kind of spend time with families, and that just takes up a lot of RAM in your head. I like to, like, you know, say your brain is kind of like, you know, it is a computer, and certain things take up more RAM than others. Things kind of store there, and like Christmas and New Year's and getting together and all the shindiggery, all that stuff takes up a lot of RAM in your head. So therefore, you just like forget everything almost. Okay. So, not anticipating a lot of people coming today, and that's all right. Cause I almost forgot to stream like 12 times today. It was crazy. I was like, what am I doing today? Oh yeah. Let me think here. Yeah, I could do that, but I'm afraid to right now. Because I don't know, this POCO meter right here is... might just leave that alone for right now. That's what I'm probably going to do. Because, like, you can think about certain things, but, like, it doesn't make for good entertainment. So I'd much rather do that at a later time. Let me go ahead and write some things here today. How about that? All right. What's up, man? What's up, man? Okay. So I want this guy right here to be, I want this guy to be like the guy who looks at almost everything, like racially. Someone who's like super woke, right? so I kind of want to play with that trope a little bit and see what happens. Cause I have a guy right here, and you can see where he says, hey man, good to see you. It's like, well, thanks. And then it's like, well, all this racial tension out here is just wonderful to talk to you, sir. So I can respond. Oh yeah, sorry. If you need anything, just let me know. Yeah. If you need anything, just let me know. If you need a job, someone to babysit the kids, you just let me know. This system is rigged against you, and it's my duty to help you make things right by helping out those less fortunate than myself. So there's two ways of interpreting that. It's saying that, you know what I'm saying, this white dude's woke. You know, that he's understanding that in his position, his power, his privilege, things like that, you know, have gotten him to understand, to think outside of, you know, what his interests are and things like that. So some will look at that as a good thing. Someone else who's also black might look at it as an insult, saying that, you know, why are you assuming that I'm less fortunate than you? How much power do you think that you actually do have over me in my decisions and in my life, simply because of your race? So again, I always want to put the two contrasting views with each other. I always want to be like, okay, you can interpret it this way, you can interpret it that way, and I think that's more of a rounded and I think more interesting dynamic, because there are like two philosophies, not only two, but there's a thought of, you know, looking at everything through a racial lens, and then there's also the thought of just kind of like, I'm just gonna go out here and get my money, and I'm gonna be aware of the racial stuff. I'm gonna be understanding of those things, you know, but I'm not gonna let that stop me, and I'm not gonna let someone they feel like they're not gonna let someone condescend to me, that they have an upper hand on me if I had the talent, I had the ability, I had the drive, I have all these type of things, you know. So they look at it like, okay, aside from race, all of my drive and all of my everything else is getting me to where I want to get to. So, you know, I'm privileged in the fact that, you know, I know these things, and this other person who's saying that they have power over me doesn't have those things. So, you know, which one's right? Whatever, let the players decide. I don't care. Anyway, so you can say things like, yeah, it's hard out here. Of course, and here's my number. Now, I'm debating whether or not to give you an Uncle Tom point for that, simply because, you know, he kind of did say that you're less than he is, and you accepted that. You know, like he doesn't know anything about you. He just told you that basically he's trying to help out in this generalized kind of way. And he's saying that, you know, I can help you out because I'm the one with the power. I need to curb my privilege. You know what I'm saying, in order to help you out. And it's like, well, that's kind of no. So you can say that's a lot of assumptions. You know, hopefully you're not basing this on race, bruh. Of course not. Just let me know if you need anything. I'm a good person. I'm not trying to do whatever it is you think I'm doing, and you can inquire more, saying that, you know, is this about me or is it about you? Or say I'm trying to help out, man. You know, say, well, I show you make a snide remark and say that, well, I sure is glad that you helped me with all the blackness, Mr. White Man. Only you can understand my wants and needs and comes to my rescue. So that's where you can make these little marks. I'm trying to, you know, decide right now, okay, which one is appropriate in terms of, you know, which points get more points. So I'm trying to make the dynamic of the gameplay interesting too. So and funny, because I don't want to get too. I can have a habit of getting too serious about some things, and it takes the humor and the joy out of it, you know. So I just want to make it fucking hilarious, you know, but at the same time get my point across too, or get the point of the player across too. So there's two different ways of playing, you know. So you can play it safe, you can play it in between, you can play it just rough, just militant, and more than likely get shot. So we'll go ahead and just jump into it here. Whatever, man, just take care of yourself. So I haven't worked up the points yet. Oh, there's one part where you can actually smack the guy, and I want to have a little illustration to go alongside with that, because that's gonna be pretty interesting too. But anyway, do whatever you think I'm doing. And maybe I need to make some kind of save point, because I think that a lot of people who play this game and try it out, they miss a lot of things. A lot of times I get feedback from the game. Oh my God, it's a ghost of Christmas past. Stan, you have broken my heart. You really? I would yell you, but I'm live streaming right now. But I would still yell you right now. I'd still yell you right now. Ugh, Stan. Well, I'm glad you're here, because I love you. It's not because you're Korean either. It's because I love you. But just to finish my thought, I was hoping that just getting more of this stuff out, and just wanted to do more in terms of making sure that the views that are expressed are, you know, has some depth to them and things like that, you know. So right now I'm still trying to decide, you know, whether I should do a what should get which points. So and yeah, like and then there's a bias involved with it too. So, you know, these points and everything, you know, are based off of, you know, my own personal bias. You know, sometimes I think that if someone says that essentially you're too dumb or too ignorant or too whatever, you know, in order to rise out of the situation, you know what I'm saying? To me, I look at that as an insult. I don't care. Everyone has their own stuff to deal with, you know, so that's just me, my personal bias. And a lot of people disagree with that, but, you know, I came from, when I first moved out, I weigh like, I'm a very skinny dude. I weigh 130 pounds. If I'm really kind of packing in the food. Very, very thin person. I lost 20 pounds when I first moved out. You know? And not because I was trying to, you know, cut weight either, just because I didn't have anything to eat. I didn't know how to take care of myself. So not only did I not have any money to like eat, I actually didn't know how to take care of myself either. And now I cook for my Bible study group. I know what the heck I'm doing now, and in a nice little house now, you know what I'm saying? I may be renting it, but that's only because I want to pay off all our debts first, and then save that money to move into an actual house, you know, and put down a lot of money for that, if not pay it off, you know. So my financial situation is vastly different than what it was before, and that's kind of how I look at things. Is that, okay, yes, these things are a factor, but do I really want that to hold me back? And the answer is no. Fork no. I'm not a packet of guilt trips for a racial group of any kind. I don't care what it is. So anyway, rant over. How you been doing, Stan? Hopefully you're still alive. Because I vaguely know if you are or not. And I appreciate your book too. I don't know when I'm gonna start that. Just trying to make some good decisions, because I need to start a study group. That's kind of like the way. That's why you give me like 3 books for them. So I need to figure out who I'm going to do that with. But I need to finish the first one first. So I need to get the first thing done first, you know, and then actually make that part of my routine, and then just have that become the process. Well, I mean, like, just because you're gone doesn't mean that, you know, doesn't mean that thing's not on auto draft. I don't know. That'd be creepy. Ghost money. That sounds like the name of a rapper. Hey, come with ghost money, cause my money always disappears on the first of the month. But I want to talk to you, Stan. I want to talk to you from time to time. That's where I'm liking my loveness. And probably not for a long time like we used to, cause yeah, that's probably not the best thing to do in the world. But we get to talk, hear your voice. Even though you kind of sound like Master Shake from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I still love you. Even though that is a thing. I still want to hear. Your voice. Oh man. So. Also assumptions here. Me, not you. Trying to help out, man. Why not take? I'm gonna have to do some dialogue first. How about that? And also, I want to have one more conversation. I have one more person in the game where. An interesting thing that I've seen happen is that, and I don't mean to say you might make suggestions about the game or whatever, you know, but as a thing that actually happens to me, sometimes people from different cultures will tell me how to be black, and then what I go through, and I find that fascinating. so I want to put a guy in here that's like, you know, like basically telling Aaron here how to be black. I think it'd be pretty freaking funny. So, but that's a thing. That is a thing. So, don't know why that's a thing, but here we are. Trying to help out, man. Stan, what have you been up to lately? I also assume that you were actually, you know, busy too, working on your book or your novella. Stan has a novella he's been working on, so legit, I was thinking about you doing that too. So I was thinking that we're both just probably really, really busy or something like that. How is that novella coming? Okay, this will probably get the 8 meter up a little bit. Do it. Yeah, I thought at some point that you would have gotten it back. That's one of the reasons I wanted to call you up and just make sure you're doing all right. Because you use that thing pretty extensively. But I think that you probably learned like a ton of stuff from having a computer. I'm going to say that you're probably better off than you probably have been in a long time in terms of reflection and thinking. Because as cool and good as computers are, they can be extraordinarily distracting. In terms of this basic meditation time. So I'm going to assume that because of the absence of a computer, that you have learned a great deal of new, interesting things. That's just what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Ignite points. Yeah. At one of those. Bam. Common event. Oh, whoops, no. Oh, not Tom points, jeez. I said ignite points. No, I did the wrong thing. Oh, no! That is interesting. Stan, you may have a soul tie with that computer. You need to sever that in the name of Jesus. See, anytime the computer goes down, everything else goes down. Maybe a bit of a soul tie on that one. Yeah, journal the health of your computer, and then journal the incidences where you might come down with something. Oh my gosh, it's been Kachira! Ah! Everyone, this has been Kachira. Let's give him a round of applause. I call him Pookie. Well, I call everyone Pookie. I can't say what I really call him most of the time because it's not appropriate. Oh man. Yeah, it's definitely not that. Let's see here. I didn't know I could play FKs. Huh, crazy. Ben is the video guy, so he does the film things and everything, and he's very, very good at what he does. And he's a part-time stripper on the side. Pretty good gig right there, buddy. Okay, he's not a part-time stripper on the side, but he is my homie. So Stan, for context, I would not know I won't say I wouldn't know, but I may not have met Christ sooner than I did if it wasn't for this guy right here, Cloud I9. So that's Ben. Simply because he invited me out to an event and I went, and that was it. 75% per hour, coming on up in the world. Woo! That's who Ben is. One of my main white Negroes. All right. So that's one right there. Ignorant points. Appreciate you being thoughtful. Okay, we won't get anything with that. I need to get one with the what you talked about, Mr. Bossman. Where is that at? Lots of assumptions here, buddy. Trying to get to my. There you go. Oh, I've already got that. Okay, cool. So let me go ahead and start the game. I might let you all see a little something that is how dare you leave me, Ben? How dare you leave me for your family? Like you love them or something like that. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. My people are just unbelievable. You have fun with that, buddy. If that's your real name. All right. Tell you what Ben's really gonna do. He's gonna watch the PJs on Netflix. That terrible show. All right. Okay, so now I have controls. So that's where you can find all the controls at. Pretty sweet. Look over here. Has an explanation of all the meters. Can't do that angry black stuff in public. Okay. Oops. Alright. Then we gotta go down here. Oh, mirror. Alright, we'll wear a. Mouse controls aren't that great in RPG Maker. I wish you make them better, but I cannot. Here. Can't just wander around the city all willy-nilly. That's kind of weird. All right. Let's go ahead and hop in here. Let's go. That guy is in the wrong position. So we'll have to put him in a different spot, obviously. I don't look too bad. Okay, cool. Have you eaten anything? Oh yeah, I need to have a reaction if you got $5. I don't think I have anything written for that yet. Yep, I don't. So that's kind of why I need to go back over him and do the things. How am I less fortunate? I mean, you can survive in an environment like this. You've got less education than me, less family, less opportunities than me, just less in general. Yeah, it's hard out here. I appreciate you. That's a lot of assumption. Slap the guy for condescending to you. Just slap. Oh boy. I slapped the guy and now my acre meter's all the way up. So I also want to put like a red tint to where you're kind of raging out, you know. So we'll go ahead and restart the game. Okay, so like cool thing, little hint. If you if you say you don't do nothing, and then you hit like any of the keys, by the time this time reader runs out, watch what happens. Okay, never mind. That was that. So like if you said don't move, then if you hit anything and you move, it's over. Okay, anyway. T-shirt again. Oops, that's wrong book. Oops, that's wrong book. All right. All right. Uh-oh. My nigger says tingles. White dude staring at you suspiciously. Turn away. Okay, he's gone. I've averted the white the white stare. The white glance. The wants. Alright, let's go to the mall. Okay. Oops, forgot to move that guy. I think I can get some thanks. I think I can get some Uncle Tom points from this guy. Oh, yeah, that's it. There we go. Well, thanks. Okay, so I got the guy's number so he can help me out because I'm all right. Security. I need to ask you a couple of supposed to be questions. I don't know what happened to the to the questions there. You got a guy for profiling. What for? Come along peacefully. What for? I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. Trying to get to the bottom of the report of a something. Now my text is getting cut out here, so that's good that we're doing this. So I look like that guy. Here's the guy for profiling. Come along peacefully. Come along peacefully. Yes, Mr. Boss Man. So I need to actually put another room where you're being interrogated, possibly. So that might be kind of cool. Shouldn't take too long, thankfully. I say that, but oh, let me go ahead and buy this. Oh no, no more security. Just come along peacefully. How you doing today, sir? What's good, homie? No, that ain't fair. Let me go ahead. Alright. Go to Passion Andy's house. Okay, he's not programmed yet, but you'll be interested to see what he's got to say. These are placeholders in terms of the faces. Hey, what's good? Grass, grows him off for the assumption. No, I am not. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt. I'll see you later then. Yes, sir. Okay, so, uh-oh. White dude staring at you suspiciously. What do you do? Turn away. I think he might be busted. No, not busted. Alright, good with that. Be a random encounter around here somewhere. Okay, the guy's looking at me for suspicion. Ignore him and walk wider. We'll go with that one. Okay, one terrible day for a black attack. You must find the chill and screen total. Okay, so you have to find. I have to find my chill right now, otherwise I might go into a black rage. You don't want that to happen. Okay, there we go. So what's supposed to happen is that was kind of a bug right there. So what's supposed to happen is that you're supposed to find 3 chill, but I don't know. All my chills are kind of counting as 3 right now, so I need to fix that. But you need to find your chill, otherwise, you know, the game ends and all the cops come out and arrest you because, you know, you got into black rage mode, and that never ends well. Let's go ahead and walk right over here. Okay, there we go. But that thing that you saw, I won't explain what that is quite yet. But I'm gonna make him a little bit more transparent and spookier. I believe things. Well, I actually kind of think the way Nick Cannon thinks in some ways. But I believe everything behind the scenes is spiritual. So I'm always gonna put that in my games. Just period. Anyway, I can be polite. Let's be polite with the bastard. It was nice. I think so. I think this country didn't make anything possible. I guess it is pretty swag. I'm gonna head out of my mind. All right. Cool. So I've accomplished one thing today. Oh. Doggone! So, and I have put like more cops here because it's a white neighborhood. it's walk wider. There we go. No. I'll go to my mom's house. Okay, we've all been shot at now, and he's gonna hold me with his stupid questions. I'll ignore him. Okay, so this guy is an African. So I want to have like more people who are more like Afrocentric, who are like just like Afrocentric, and it's good to have appreciation for, you know, our culture and things like that, you know. And then there's like those who are just like, I'm mad and I want you to be mad also. So this is more than one. I want you to be mad also. Whether you're trying to sign up for the African Digest newsletter where we talk about the issues of oppression facing our people today. It's like, nah, fam. Like, say, sign me up, brother. Sign me up. That's what's up. Thanks for signing up. Aaron looks at the app and starts getting angry at the injustice. Oh, I know what's happening right now. Okay, that's an error. Clearly. Oh, yep. I'm glad we're looking at these bugs right now. Ignore. So I can say now, nah, fam. Uncle Tom. Chicken. Okay. So what happened is that the wrong event got to the wrong controller, so let's go ahead and fix these things. There's a bunch of bugs here. Yeah, that's what happened with this. These are all supposed to be worth 1, not like 3. Yeah, I was experimenting with these, and then they got kind of jacked. Okay, what's supposed to happen is that he's supposed to come over, not not the police person. Even though it was a really funny looking animation. It's like, what the F is he doing? Did that program me to do that? Well, technically I did, but okay. Thankfully, not a whole lot of bugs. I mean, there are a whole lot of bugs, but they're not like, oh my god, I don't know what's happening kind of bugs. So that's good. That's really good, actually. Yeah, skip if cannot move. All right. Apply. All right. Now then, I need to change my chills to just 1. Hey, don't be a jerk. All right. Okay. That. There we go. Let's cut some music on, as the old people say. That is someone on Watch Me Work Network. As soon as I do this, I will see who that is. Okay. Let's see. Jeez. So I have to double, triple, quadruple check. This takes one thing to screw up all the illusion. And homeboy here has a really high rollout rate, which shouldn't happen. The heck? Oh, I see why. That's just not enough time. Change it to that. I noticed one more thing too, that when it was reset, kind of went insane for a second. And another thing too, oh yeah, that's right. The black attack, as I'm calling it, happens when your tongue goes all the way up. I think this should happen like this. Rid of that. Activate black attack. Okay. Bam. So we're gonna have a trigger. We'll put it in up down. How about that? And we'll add a tom point. Add it. Add just 1. Tom control. All right. Let's set this thing off. Woo! Stan, how did your Christmas go? Or your Christmas? Or Christmas go? How much? Stan, how'd your Christmas go? Did you have a more Christmas? Hopefully you had a more Christmas. Staring at you suspiciously. What do you do? I stared back at him. And really, for the most part for Christmas, that is mostly all that matters. Are you warm and did you eat well? As long as that your family doesn't get into fisticuffs, it's always gonna be a pretty good year. I love the word fist. I love fisticuffs. What is that? All right. Exactly. You don't even walk wider. Yay, yes, I'm white. Okay.
Yes, Mr. Boss Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Boss Man.
Or a terrible day for a black attack. You must find your chill. 3 in total. Okay, here we go. Got 1 chill. Okay, they're not disappearing either, so. So you run to this guy, or this thing. See, I ran out of time, so now, cops are everywhere, and all of my stuff is all the way up. It's the ultimate game over, basically. I didn't do nothing. Cause like it just your blackness just kicks in, you know what I'm saying? You just so I'll put some more context into that, you know, in terms of what this is in the game as well, because then I'm already re-confusing people, you know. But yeah, that's the thing. All right, pretty much time for me to go. What I'll do is I'll correct these things one more time. Yeah. Are you talking about the stream? The stream's always been on Wednesdays. And today is Wednesday, right? I haven't lost my mind. Yep, today is Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, the stream's always been on Wednesdays. As far as Bible study goes, it's still been on Thursdays. We're gonna have it again Thursday again. So. Okay, good. So I make sure I hadn't lost my mind. Not to imply that you lost your mind, because we don't receive that in Jesus' name. So let's go ahead and set move route to this event, and we'll change the opacity. Oh, where's change the no, we'll just change the opacity to whatever. Okay, there it goes. But will it for real? Let's try. Some of the commands in this game or in this engine are so weird and so like erase event. So you expect like the event to be completely erased, and it may not even do that. It will be part of a tree of logic that it only applies to that. So sometimes you just be kind of tricked. But the thing is supposed to disappear, obviously, when you get it. As you can see, every time that I come out, I get either some of those people that are outside or none of those people. So again, I want it to be a more organic experience every time you play. So that guy's not there this time around.
Yes, sir. Yes, Mr. Boss Man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Funny.
Yes, Mr. Boss Man.
Oh no! White consider me, stare back at her. Okay, bye girl. Oh no. Stare back at her. I'm already screwed anyway. Okay. Well, I didn't get to do the test that I wanted to do, but I'll figure it out, guys. All right, that's gonna be my time this time around. You can find me in the links in the description below. Hopefully, we had a good time with this one. I'm going to be releasing a beta out for everybody just to get some feedback. So I'm gonna be releasing that on my social networks. So you can find me on Facebook. Find me on Twitter as well. You can also find me on Instagram from time to time as well. And what else am I a part of? So many of them. Great. And also here on YouTube, so you can find me in all those things. So guys, take care of yourselves. Loves and hugs. Stan, I love you like my unborn son. I love you very much, man. I will talk to you later. And Ben, if you're watching this again, where's my $5? Okay, I'm just kidding. Hopefully I get to talk to you. I guess what, next Monday you said? What's the second? The second is what day? Oh, that's November, son. Jeez. Tuesday. Okay. Alright. So I'll talk to you later on Tuesday, Ben. It's been a splat. It was very nice seeing you, Ben. I hadn't seen you on here before, so that's kind of encouraging. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Love you all very much, and look out for that beta is going to be coming out. I'd like to get some feedback from you guys too, to see how things work, because then we're just going to go ahead and move into February, and then we'll be releasing it officially on Steam and also on mobile. So that's pretty exciting. All right, guys. Loves and hugs, and Stan, I will see you or hear from you or whatever later on. God bless, and get rid of those soul ties from the computer, bro. That's just crazy to me. All right, later. See y'all next week, Lord willing.